Hey guys, so this is part two. Again, disclaimer, I'm not telling people to have sex or whatever. I'm not doing that. It's yoursexlife.org or .com, I can't remember. It's a great website. They'd say, to learn about safe sex and things like that. So anyway, that's my disclaimer. Okay, so let's get back into it. I think it was Teen Mom when I was just like, I started watching and how they described like having a kid, and how the dad wasn't around, but the kid is always there and you have a new love. And one of them said it was someone that they know that will always love them. When she said that, I craved it. I was like, I want that. I didn't have love for my family. I felt like my family did not love me. I thought my family hated me. I thought my family thought I was ugly and fat. And she said that. She was like, your kid is not going to care who you are. That's your mom. They have love for you. Like, you're their mom. Like, they love you unconditionally. Things like that. And I'm just like, oh. And then she also said, I think another person said, like, oh, I'm going to change, like, when my kid gets older, like, I'm going to talk to them differently, how my parents didn't talk to me and things like that. And I felt like that's what I wanted too. Like, I felt like my parents at that moment did not raise me right and did not know how to be a parent. And I was going to change that. And I wanted to be a teen mom so bad. So I started, I had this friend, and this friend kind of felt the same way. And she was just like, oh, I want to get pregnant. And I think that's also when they had the pregnancy pact out. Like, that was a show, that was a whole thing where all their friends decided to get pregnant together or whatever. And she wanted to do that. If we didn't have a pregnancy pact, but she wanted to do that. She's like, oh, I was thinking about that too. And I was like, oh, really? And she was like, yeah. And I was researching and I was looking and I found this guy who would impregnate us and blah, 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 and whatever. So I was like, great. Like, sign me up, bro. It was this older white guy, right? Told him we were 18. Of course, we're like 15. And we told him we were 18, and we met him a little bit, and my friend got scared and then just like, no, I'm not going. And I'm like, dude, fuck you, bye. Like, I'm going. Like, I want this. And I ended up doing it, but then he was asking so many like weird questions. But I mean, of course, he's gonna ask these questions. Like, it's smart of him to ask these questions now that I look at it. But it was weird to me, and I'm just like, I don't know. He was like, oh, how are you gonna take care of the kid? And I'm not, financially responsible for the kid and things like that. Like, and I'm just like, dude, just fuck me and like, that's it, right? But it made sense, why he asked that. But I didn't really like that. We had sex once. It didn't work out. Thank God. Thank God it didn't work out. I'm telling you, Jesus was on my shoulder, bro. If you don't, bro, like, the amount of things that I did, like, there was an angel watching me. But anyway, I didn't get pregnant. And I ended up texting him. And saying that I don't want to do this anymore, because he was asking me when is our next session and stuff, because he really, like, he wanted to get me pregnant. And I'm like, oh, it didn't work out. I don't want to do it. He's like, well, you got to do it multiple times. It doesn't work out the first time. I'm like, never mind. I changed my mind or whatever. And he was like, oh, okay, whatever. If you want to do it, just, hit me up. And after that, I kind of was like, I don't want it to be from like some old random white guy. Like, I don't want my kid to be like, who's my dad? And I'd be like, oh, well, it's some old random white guy that I don't fucking know. Like, I want it to be someone that he would be a part of they can have in their life, you know? And so I ended up stopping that, but I've always craved to be pregnant, and I've always wanted to have that love and, you know, of a child. I'm so happy I have my baby now. Like, I love it. Oh my God. Love my baby. But like, literally, it was crazy, you know? Like, I when I look back then, I'm just like, I can't believe I did that. This random guy, like, he could have gave me AIDS. He could have gave me an STD. He could have really got me pregnant. Like, so, that's pretty much what happened with that. And after that, that's when I kind of cooled off for a little bit. And then I kind of met my ex, Brian. And that's going to be the next story. Dude, let me tell you. The next story is going to be about my toxic relationship with my ex-boyfriend, Brian. That was pretty crazy. I guess this one is a really short video because it was a part 2. But I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I don't really say that often, but yeah, because I don't really feel like anyone's watching, but it's just my truth. I feel so much better. It's like therapy, guys. Oh my God, we're in therapy. Oh. But yeah, please, again, don't do that. Safe sex is the best way. A kid is hard. I have a 1-year-old, and it's hard. He's like heading to the terrible twos, and it's like annoying. Like, sometimes I just want to be like, Jace, leave me alone, okay? Bye. But it's hard, and if you feel like you want to have a kid for someone to love you, that's not a reason to have a kid, okay? It's not healthy. You have to look into yourself a little bit more. Maybe go to therapy, maybe talk to someone, you know, about your feelings, because it could be an underlying issue. So I just wanted to say that. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.